Good, Flex Nation? It's your boy Curtis, aka Flex. Now, this is What's Up Wednesday. Starting a little late today, but I am here making sure that I at least stay on for at least half an hour. As I said it for the last previous weeks, half an hour minimum, maybe even maximum. But at least I'm here hoping that somebody pops on, come say hi. So right now I have my laptop beside me just in case nobody pops on. I still got something going on because again, you always got to try to stay as productive as possible. That being said, I would love for anybody to come in, start off by saying what's up, or let me know how things are going on with you. Even if you're jumping on, after the live stream, make sure you come and say at least what's going on, what's up, because again, that is what this is all about. So, again, it is 7:24, and whenever you guys come on, again, make sure you say what's up. I'll be here. Make sure you hit that like button as well, because again, making the like is always what's good for me. I'm always appreciative for everybody that comes on here as well. Terrence, what's up, brother? How you doing? As I said, I'm always happy to see anybody that comes in, wants to say hi. Again, I'm going to be here for about 30 minutes minimum. So, again, if you're here, make sure you say what's up. Make sure you hit that like button because, again, all those likes makes the channel grow even more. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Me, I am good. I could always be better. I always could be rich. I can always be famous. But, I'll take whatever I got for what I got. I'm trying to enjoy this week so far has been very productive, very good at work. So, you make sure that your money's correct at work and everything else should be the same, right? So, I am as good as I possibly could be. So, I'm taking it for what it is. How are you doing? How's things? How was your week? As I was saying before, I'm actually just looking over my video right beside me. So, next video, it's going to be my deadlift video. It's gonna just have everything that I have for that. Your week was good. That's good. Was it productive? Was it like how do you operate? How do you deal with your week? Do you work night shift, day shift? How do you take care of things? How does Terrence take care of his daily life? Do you hit the gym at all, buddy? Let me know a little bit about Terrence. That's the least I could do is get to know as many people as possible, and that's it. Exactly another part of being here on YouTube, not just YouTube, just on all social media, is to socialize and get to know people. So I'd love to get to know and get to know you a little bit more. And I try to put out as much as I possibly can about myself. So you know what I mean. Or you just walk around a lot. There's nothing wrong with walking around. That's still decent exercise. Some people barely get up out of their bed and go anywhere. So walking around is still good. I myself, I don't drive, so I tend to actually do a lot of walking at myself, which is all obviously good for me because again, I'm trying to keep myself nice and fit, right? So I embrace the whole walking aspect of everything. As I said, if you see me tend to, look to my left or your guys' right, maybe, I'm always you know, looking at my computer, trying to make sure everything's right there. What do I like to do for fun? Well, I do a lot of things. As you know, I have a son, so I like to play with my son, spend some time with him. I love video games, so video games is one of my other things to, do on the side. I actually love wrestling, so I like to go if there's events around. I make sure I go and watch some wrestling. I watch it on TV on a weekly basis, so there's a lot of things about me. I love everything. So, as you already know, I like powerlifting, so I watch a lot of powerlifting stuff. Donna, what's going on? How you doing? What's up? I'm glad to see another face. Another face. I am doing very, very well myself. As I was saying to Terrence, I'm trying to just, enjoy the first 2 days of the week, and I'm trying to enjoy the rest of it. And, as we say, we're getting over that hump. So I'm getting over hump day. tomorrow's a payday as well at work. So again, I'm trying to embrace everything that's ahead of me, right? And that's good. I actually still gotta catch up on your last video there. I've got so many gosh darn videos to watch that it's hard to catch up with so many darn things. I think, to be honest, Terrence, I think my back and my biceps are always been my have always been my favorite things. If they could get bigger, I'd take it. But those are my favorite things. And yeah, I'm happy. I things could always be worse. I'm always taking things for, and that's the kind of person I am. I let a lot of things just come off my shoulder. I really don't let too many things get to me, and that's a good thing to have. It's not good to stress too much because, again, as you guys might or might not know, stress is bad for you. So, I try to make sure that I'm always happy. Desiree, how are you doing? It's a face that I've never seen before, so I'm glad to see you come and say what's up. How are you doing? I appreciate you coming and hitting that view button. As I've been saying to everybody, what's up Wednesday? I love to get to know how you guys are doing. What's up with you? I would hope that you guys let me know what's up with yourself. I try to stay as positive as I can, and if you have any questions, something you want to know, even if you want to, talk with it, whoever, I'm always here. What is my weakest body part to work out? Weakest. Uh, Weakest. If I had to choose anything, I would say, I'd say traps, because again, traps is that's a hard one. But other than that, I try to keep myself really active. So whatever, if it's traps, I'm gonna work my traps a little bit more just to make sure that it's good. But I think I have good traps. You can see my traps right now. So I have no really complaints. I ain't gonna say they're weak points, but how long I've been serious about working out. It was funny that I've never mentioned it, but it was since I actually broke up with my ex girlfriend, and I was at a really pudgy state, if you want to put it like that. And that shouldn't be a reason for it, but I broke up with my ex girlfriend, and I found out that I was just well, I won't say severely, but I was overweight. So I basically said, you know what, let me get into just working out. I was always into working out, but I got real serious about it at that point. So I'd say, if I had to throw up a number, I'd say about 8 years now. Is where I actually pay more attention to it. It is, but if I really was serious, I should have did it just to actually be active. Being active is a good thing all around. Yes, there is always something that or motivates you to want to, and that's a great thing. But it's always good to actually just be in it to win it from the get go. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, that was more of what got me into doing it. I'm glad that I did. I haven't looked back at that person or at that. So that is something that is a benefit of going to the gym and enjoying what I do. And again, I get to meet and talk to you guys all the time, which is something that I love to do as well. Special hidden talents that I can do. I don't Everything that I could do, Terrence. I basically put it out there. I have, if you guys have looked in my earlier parts of my videos, I have videos with me singing. I have cooking videos. That I got. There's a little bit of everything. So I consider myself well rounded when it comes to a lot of things. I do enjoy, hitting a karaoke bar and not when I'm drunk, obviously, because when you're drinking, you belt out things you can't belt out. But I do consider myself have a decent voice. I have gotten older since then, so my voice is not the way as sweet as it used to be. But I do enjoy putting out some good sounds and good songs. I like the oldies. I like the '90s R&B. Very close to my heart with that stuff. But hidden talents. Things I wish I could be talented at is skipping. I wish I could skip. I can't skip to save my life, but I can't say that I'm good at everything. But that is one thing I'd love to be good at. Like people could skip circles around me. One or two, I'm done. Giovanna, how you doing, girl? Desiree, I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking the time, and I appreciate you actually doing that as well. I appreciate you. I'm gonna actually check out your channel as well because I'm trying to support everybody. I'm glad everybody's came to support me out as well. Clifford, I'm glad to see you too, brother. Again, I know what it is, and I know that this is your regular workout time. So I appreciate you even coming in and at least saying what's up because you are a great man. You're doing great things. So. Giovanna, how you doing? I like I've said to Donna, I'm trying to catch up with everybody, and it's really hard at the same time. Right now, I'm actually just finished my deload, and I'm trying my best to get rest. It's Brenda. I appreciate you coming and say hi, and just like Brenda is saying, it's hard to keep up with everything when you live such a busy life, and that's the thing about everybody that is making big gains on YouTube and things like that. Is like I'm not saying that they have a lot of time, but they are making more time for the YouTube. And I personally, with having a son, a girlfriend, and a work and all that kind of things, all smashed into one, and lack of sleep. Because if you can't see, I am dying and need some sleep. It's hard to get that extra time to make out for everybody. So I'm making sure that I actually do. Hopefully this weekend, make some time to do a good straight marathon of YouTube videos. So every you guys that's here right now, you guys are gonna be at the top of my to watch list because again, I actually do have a watch playlist, and every time I see a video come out from anybody, I pretty much throw it into that playlist and making sure that everybody gets viewed. Troy, my man, how you doing, brother? I'm glad to see you. It's been a minute since I've seen you on What's Up Wednesday. How are you doing, brother? You've been a busy man yourself. I actually saw. I actually put in my playlist as well, but I saw you did that 455 for reps. Good stuff. I appreciate that, Brenda. I'm glad that you got some time to do that. I try my best to usually my upload schedule is every 2 to 3 days, but I've been doing a lot of like daily content, and that goes right back into what I was just saying. It's hard to you know get into watching everybody else when I'm here trying to pump out things myself, which I should try to slow down on as well. Because again, if nobody's watching, if you're not paying attention to everybody else, everybody's not paying attention to you. So what's the point of putting out all that content if nobody's watching it? So I'm trying to really find that even ground on making videos, supporting as many friends and people as I can, and doing the whole communicating thing. Because again, I don't know how people do YouTube and do Instagram, Facebook, all those other social medias. Because I really, especially having again a 9 to 5 job, having kids, having everything, I don't even know how anybody finds the time to hit all these different things. See, exactly. It really is. It's hard to keep up, and I made this joke many times in What's Up Wednesday and other ways of talking about it. It's like you have say 300 people that you follow, 300 people that means 300 videos. There is no time in 24 hours to watch 300 videos. So obviously some people are going to be left out, and sometimes it's the same person that's left out, and then they think that you're kind of like ignoring them, which is not the case. It's just that unfortunately, with some people's upload schedule, maybe it's once a week, while you have somebody that has like 5, 6 videos a week. It's kind of hard to see your one when you have six other pop up ahead of them. See, I give you credit, Troy, because again, like I agree totally with you there. It's hard to do more than just one because again, you do any other besides YouTube. Basically, you're slacking on the YouTube and skyrocketing because this is compared to Instagram. Instagram, you could go through a feed of like all the people that you're following and go through and support all your friends and see all the cool things of celebrities, yada yada yada, and you could kill that off in like say 10 minutes. And on YouTube, you don't have that benefit because for one, it's a video, and for two, you actually gotta subscribe. Well, not just subscribe. You gotta like, you gotta comment, you gotta do all that kind of things. And again, you got 300 people. It's not that easy where you could just scroll through all that all that content at one time. Yes, I try. You know what, Terrence? I've tried my best to. It's funny that I try to do that peck bouncing thing all the time, especially my girlfriend, but she can't stand it. She hates when I do it, or it's pretty much says that I show off, so I try not to do it as often with her. But I love doing that thing, especially when The Rock in I can't remember what movie it was when he used to like make his the peck of doom or peck bounce of doom where he and Jack Black I believe was in it too and he was throwing cherries at it and he was making it bounce off his chest. That was awesome stuff. But yeah, I love doing that check bouncing chest bouncing thing. See, that's the thing, Brenda. I agree with that, and I try to watch and do that, but like I was saying, for some people, and I'm not gonna say all, but some people, if they don't know that you're actually supporting them, they kind of like say they give you the middle finger and say "F you," I'm not gonna support you either. Meanwhile, you fully did watch their stuff. You fully do support them. You fully do want them to get that watch time, all that because that's what pretty much everybody's about these days. It's not about the friendship, but it's all about the watch time. So unless you are actually letting them know that you saw them, they ain't gonna pay no attention to you, and that's what unfortunately is what I've noticed about a lot of people. People are really, fickle about actually spending their time or wasting their time watching your video. Meanwhile, it's like I'm your friend. I am trying to watch you. That is awesome, Troy. Congratulations. I'm still trying to hit 400. So you hitting 500, I give you props, man. You made your channel grow real fast. And as like I just said to you, you spending a lot of more time on your YouTube than anything else. That gives you that ability. You know what I mean? I myself, I try, and I will use that word very. I'll stretch that word very as much as I possibly can. I say I try to hit up everything because I have like five k on Instagram, and I have 400 on YouTube. So I gotta make sure that I still try to hit up on Instagram every once in a while just to let people know that I'm still alive, still here. But I try my best to again, what I try to do on YouTube, which is I don't think a lot of people are trying to do, is make friends. I'm trying to make good, loyal friends on YouTube, and unfortunately, like I just said, if some people they don't see it that way, they just see it by the numbers, by the subscribers, and by the views. That is shouldn't be the only thing you think about because again, who's gonna be there at the end of the day? When it always will support you, it should be your friends. You know what I mean? So I always try to look out for friends first before anything, and that's something that's very hard to find. Yeah, hey, Troy, Terrence, you don't even need to say thank you, man. Again, that's what I'm looking for. I am looking for good friends, good people, and again, you are one good supporter, good friend, and again, I'm trying to make sure that everybody sees that and not just see me as a number. I ain't a number. I'm trying to be I am a damn person. As sure as you guys are people yourselves, you guys are people. I don't want you guys be looked at as a number. I will have my 379 or whatever my subscriber number is right now, but those are all friends. Those are not my numbers, or that's not gonna represent me through trying to sell myself to advertisers. That's again, this is not what you should be coming onto YouTube for. It's trying to make friends and meet good people. And again, I feel that I've met as many good people as I can. It's not millions, which I would love to have a million friends. That'd be awesome. But I'll take it for what it is, and I appreciate all you guys even spending the time to spend with me right now. So thank you to you guys. Well, that's exactly it, Brenda. Some people are really looking for the numbers, the sub for sub, the you know the just looking for that number. And yes, I agree that some people get that number. Some people are got five, six, 100K, but yet they're only getting 50 views. So out of that 100K of people, you only getting 50 people that are actually your friends or actually supporters of you. That I find that as a bad ratio. I'd rather have 100 friends or 100 subscribers and 100 100 views, because that's what I want. I want to have those friends over those views. So, I could put out 100 videos and I want to have that 100 support me. See, and then again, you have great people like Troy that is doing exactly what he is. Again, you're trying to meet people, you're trying to make friends, and that is one of the best ways to do is make friends. One thing I need to take advantage of, and which is what try to do here, is I need to jump on more live streams, because the live streams gives you the ability to make more friends. And I wish that I knew more people were doing live streams. Everybody keeps on saying that they're going to make a live stream, yet I've never been able to jump on a live stream in time to actually be able to meet people. Because again, I could have my small circle, but again, I would like to get into another circle, make a bigger circle, get into another circle, make a bigger circle. So again, that's basically what the YouTube community is supposed to be about. We're supposed to be a community. We're supposed to be all friends. So again, I'm trying to just meet as many people as I possibly can. Hopefully nobody has any hate, because for some reason, I don't know, for some reason everybody has like at least 2 to 3 haters. I haven't stumbled upon any haters yet, but thank God that I haven't, because nothing makes you feel bad about what you do than having people that are hating on you. Afrotag is, that man is eating well, and and again, as they say, you eat well, you get stronger, you get bigger. So I give him props for what he's doing. He's really trying his best to hit his numbers. I myself, I would love to hit the numbers, but I don't want personally to go up in weight classes. As you know, I'm in the 83 weight class. I don't want to go into the 93, which is about 204 pounds, something like that. Don't quote me exactly on the weights, but I don't really want to go into a heavier weight class. I like being at 183 pounds, and at that weight, I could still have the aesthetics of bodybuilding and still be able to do powerlifting. So I don't want to go any heavier. So for him, again, I think he said it in one of his videos there. He wants to lift as much as he can up to, I think he was saying 600 pounds, and then he wants to diet down. Again, that's all's to him. I give him props for that. I myself, I'm always trying to do a lean bulk, so I'm always trying to gain some weight, but not more than I actually am right now. Because again, that's what I'm trying to do. Did anybody show me how to do that? Nope. Nobody showed me how to balance my pecs. I again, just after lifting weights as long as I have, it's like, as they say, the mind muscle connection. You kind of just build upon that as you you know get stronger. Just like flexing your biceps, you've learned how to flex different parts of your body, just like flexing your calves, etc., etc. So it is not something that really needs to be taught. It's just something that kind of grows upon experience. You know what I mean? So that's how I basically learn how to do that. Especially for myself, I'm a person that actually learn as I see things. You know what I mean? So if you see, like I said, I'm a big fan of The Rock. So if you see that The Rock is doing something, you kind of see where how he does it. So for The Rock, for example, he twitches. So if you could see in the arm, you could see. I'd go lower, but you could see in the arm where you got that little twitch in the arm, but you can still get the flex out of. So it's kind of something like that where you notice certain things from different individuals. Even I could do without flinching the arm, but I just wanted to use that as an example that it all takes like little things that you notice about your body that makes all that kind of stuff happen. How about yourself, Terrence? I remember you asked the question, but how about yourself? Do you have any hidden talents that nobody has, seen yet? Or how about yourself? Have you thought of getting into the whole YouTube thing, having a YouTube channel? All right, Brenda. I appreciate you taking the time to come and watch. Uh, come and watch the live stream. I appreciate you taking the time. You know, it's all of our time is valuable. So I appreciate you taking it. You're using yours to come and watch. Favorite Power Rangers series? I cannot really. So how come, I don't know if I've seen it, but have you put any of that on your channel, or you try to keep it more, on your journey and stuff? Because if you have, I'd love to see some of your singing stuff. Or is that something you just keep hidden and don't wanna let people know? And now back to your Troy. Troy, the favorite Power Ranger series is got to be the original. I got into the Zeo. I liked the Zeo when it came out. I liked even the Ninja, but other than that, I they kept on spinning into different areas, and I couldn't really get it. I have it private. Yeah, you should share one. At least like secret, like keep it for some people could watch it and see it. Because again, I love seeing people's talents. I wish that more people would actually put up, like, we all can't be part of American Idol. We all can't be part. But again, if you enjoy doing something and you know that you got somewhat of a talent, let it out, belt it out. I myself, I love singing myself. I do have a lot of my earlier stuff, like I was saying earlier. A lot of my earlier stuff is all singing stuff. So, you know, I have at least like 9 songs that I enjoyed. And yes, they all got dinged by YouTube because you can't be copywriting anything. But uh, I do like singing my songs. All right, Brenda, take care of it. And she was a church singer. Jesus, I'm really gonna have to see if I can find some song or find these videos. All right, we got 4 or 3 other people here. Who else is here? Take care, Brenda. Yeah, so there's 3 people. Who else is here? I know there's Terrence, there's Troy, there's one other person. Come and say hi. Say what's up. I'd love to know who's there. I wish Kevin Crystal is on fire right now. She is, I believe, at 993 subscribers. So she is 7 subscribers away from 1,000. So she ain't got time for my little my little live stream and you know and anything like that. She's killing it, and she's probably spending time with her man and watching Big Brother right now. And Kev is a busy guy himself as well. The thing I give to Kevin has been doing a lot of stuff on other platforms as well, which I give him credit for. And he has his other YouTube channel. So again, I would be surprised if I saw Kevin as well. These guys are getting busier and busier while I am here still trying to just like yourself, Troy, trying to pull in as many people as I possibly can and make good friends out of it all. So it is what it is. I do appreciate again you yourself coming in and saying hi, because again it's been a while, and I really been saying that I'm least for at least half an hour every Wednesday, because again I've missed some because again dealing with my son and dealing with other things, I haven't been able to be here every Wednesday, but I will be back every Wednesday at least for half an hour. We're about at that half an hour mark, but again, as long as everybody wants to talk a little bit more, I'm here. I'm always here trying to, you know, plans on more kids. Hells to the no. If I was to have more, it would be. I'm sorry to say it. It would be a mistake because again, I myself, I'm pretty stuck in my ways. I like I'm not gonna say freedom, but I like having my money where it is. And yes, I do make sure I take care of my son, take care of everything, and that's where that amount of money I want to put towards that. You had more kids, you have more bills, you have more expenses. I try to do that. So when it comes to kids, especially being a guy and having a son, I'm set. One thing a guy always wants is to have his son. Some guys like to have a daughter, but a guy, like for me, I like to have a son because again, that means that your name goes on. So that's my thing. I have my son. I'm upset now. If I had a daughter now, maybe I'd try to go for another one because again, you want to have that son, but no, not for me. Yes, yeah, exactly, Troy. You should enjoy your freedom as much as you can. I'm sure you don't want a girlfriend. I hope you wrap it up. But other than that, you don't want unless you're ready to settle down or at least be straight and narrow. You know, don't have kids because again, these kids these days, especially now, they watch you and they emulate you. And if you act like a damn fool, trust me, it will revolve. It will repeat itself. That's what I'm looking for. It will repeat itself in your children. So you got to make sure that once you have kids, you're gonna have kids, and you ain't gonna do anything else stupid to ruin that. Because again, they are there forever. So that's my opinion on that. It would have to be again either a drunken mistake or something for me to have any more children. No, thank you. How about yourself? You dating anybody? You seeing anybody? I remember you were talking to that one girl there. What happened with that? They're making a new game for Switch. I actually finished the Uncharted. I'm actually on Halo 5 right now. But if they are going to make a Smash Brothers, then I am definitely going towards the Switch. Especially if it's Christmas, I got the Christmas bonus coming in. I might have to spend a little money because I wouldn't mind getting a Switch. But again, my son is not at the age to be able to play video games, and my girlfriend, she's off and on when it comes to that stuff. So it would have to be those two things. Yeah, either he gets older or she gets into playing for me to do it. Like I have my other two systems that I spend most of my time playing. Out this September. I have my computer right beside me, so I'm gonna have to actually quote you on that because that is big news. I did not know that they actually got. Did you get that backpack thing? That weird wooden looking backpack thing? Have you picked up that peripheral? That edition that they made for the Switch? I found that very weird. Very. I don't understand why they made that thing. It's kind of weird. Yes, Labo. That is what it. Yeah, I don't understand that thing. That's a weird thing. Oh, okay. It's called Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. That is awesome. No, I did not know that's coming out, but you just made me think of having to get myself a Switch. Where's my friggin' Amazon? How much is the Switch right now? As you guys know, Amazon has everything. They seem to be making. And you're saying that Halo's coming out as well. Like you're my video game hookup there, Troy, because I didn't know any of these things. Yes, I do have to get the Zelda as well. I think Zelda is like the number one thing you gotta get if you're ever gonna buy a Switch. Is Zelda. And actually, the girlfriend actually likes Zelda, so that's actually an even better idea, Troy. 379. That's not that bad. They have other ones for 350. I just might have to get a Switch, Troy. That is a awesome idea. December 7th, eh? Yeah, I just might have to do that. Nina, how are you doing, girl? Shoot, I didn't expect to see you here tonight. How you doing? And please, 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 either in the DMs or something, let me know when you're doing a live stream. I seem to keep missing out. I'm thinking it's gonna be on a Saturday, ends up on a Thursday. I think it's gonna be on a Saturday, ends up on a Sunday. You let me know, girl. Jumping in the shower. Okay, you do that. Shoot. She comes on to tell me that she's going in the shower. Saturday 8 a.m. So I gotta get up early because I gotta make sure I see Nina. Goddamn. The others are random. Okay, I'll make sure that I just keep an eye out. I'm gonna make sure I turn on that notification bell times 1,000 so I can know exactly when that picks up. Yeah, I definitely gotta wake up and make sure that I'm ready for that. I make sure I set my alarm early, have my coffee, have my protein pancake there waiting. Are they really making the Luigi's Mansion 3 there, Troy? Are you serious? Like, was this all announced on E3 or something? Like, how do you know all these things are coming out? Yoga chat. So, are we supposed to participate in the yoga too, or can we follow you as you do the yoga? I used to be stretchy. I have no ability to stretch anymore. Call it old age, call it whatever, but any of that bendy, nah. You have to catch me on a good drunken day. I do remember that on the GameCube I played. I don't know if that was the second one or the first one, but I remember Luigi Mansion on the GameCube. That's the last Luigi Mansion I remember playing. Unless they made another one after that, but on the GameCube that was the original Luigi's Mansion. And that game at that time on the GameCube was awesome. So I could imagine it like in this day and age stuff. When did you actually start playing video games there, Troy? Since young, or more when you got older? No, that Uncharted was awesome, and I was kind of wondering what was happening at the end there when they had that epilogue with the daughter. I was like, where are they going with this? Are they gonna like let the Drake name continue with the daughter? Becoming another like adventure like the parents. I really like that story. It was really well put together, great acting. Uh, I wish they I wish they made more games like that. They don't make games like that too often. There was another game called Heavy Rain. I don't know if you played Heavy Rain, but Heavy Rain was a very epic game. Like it was an underratedly epic game. Well, I can't say I disagree with you there, Troy. But as you know, this day and age, the ladies are getting on top of everything. So the male dominant lifestyle is not the way it used to be, and you're gonna see a lot more ladies taking over all these things. Look at Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is another game. I still haven't played that new one yet, but Tomb Raider is those are games that everybody's supporting because that's where everybody's going towards. Oh, okay, you're back at the PS2 there area. Okay, yeah, I remember that Rayman. I played that last Rayman they did. I think it was like a musical. That was a really cool game. Was it Rayman? Yeah, I think it was Rayman. Where it was like a musical and you were like bouncing as the music was playing. That was an epic game too. Yeah, me myself, I remember my first video game system was the original Nintendo, like the NES, and and that is back in like the early no late 80s. Yes, I am that old. I remember playing that game. That game was epic. Like the early Nintendo system, early everything from Duck Hunt to uh, regular Mario. Those were my games back in the day. Hey man, and don't hate on the 8 bits compared to what they got now. The 8 bit, I bet you best believe me that I spent hours, and I mean hours, playing those 8 bits. Especially when they went to the 32 bit, the Genesis. I spent hours. I had a buddy, my next door neighbor, and we spent at least like say we finished school on the Friday, we'd go in, play video games that Friday night, and finish that Sunday evening. That's when we finished playing video games. We stay up all night playing video games. Man, 64. You know the thing is, the 64 was I think 60 Nintendo 64 made Nintendo so much money, especially when they made that expansion pack and the Rumble pack. That's when Nintendo was on the top of its game because you never had the ability to have rumbling in your controller and stuff. So I believe they were the originator of controllers. So that I was big on that. That was the big thing for me. I don't know who else was. I think it was just after uh, 64 is when they made PlayStation 1, the original PlayStation. I could be wrong, but I think that was the next like big system that was made. I think there was a Dreamcast because I remember having the Sega Dreamcast, and that was again another epic system for me. But man, those video game systems bring back memories. So like I said, I spent hours. Virtual Fighter One and Two. Those games I spent hours wasted in my life playing those games. Sega, they all right. The problem with Sega lost all their licenses when Sega Dreamcast came out the same time that PlayStation came out, and of course Sony had buttloads of money that they could pretty much buy all the video game makers that Nintendo and Sega had. So that's why they pretty much squeezed out a lot of people that was making for Nintendo. That's why Nintendo was a thing. Hey man, 9 million units in what 2000 and no, it wasn't even 2000. Late 90s was a lot. You know, compared to like not like now where people are buying video games all the time. At that time, that was again that was the shit. So I myself, I was the first one out. I spent like $700 doing that buying that damn system. And again, at that time, it was me and my older brother. We spent buttloads of money on that goddamn system, man. So, she went from a shower to a bath. I don't mind. You know, I wasn't really planning on being on for another 3 minutes, but I don't mind being on. Really? Did it really? 32 million systems. That's a lot of damn systems there, man. I got my son crying in the background. If you guys can probably hear, he's probably not having a good time. What's the time right now? Just after 8. I'm gonna have to get off soon so he could get himself some sleep. Probably his bath time soon too. Why is that, you know what? It depends on how you're looking at buttloads. If you're talking about what comes out the butt, that's a different story altogether. But I ain't even going that way. No, I did not hear about this. You are dropping some knowledge, some video game knowledge on me, man. Call it old age or what, but I did not know half of these things that you're telling me right now. Like Atari hasn't made anything since like the the early 80s. I could be wrong. 1972 is when the first Atari came out. But I did not know this. It's still creepy and gross. See, Nina is a hidden video game player. I'm glad to hear this, Nina. Finding lady video game players is a dime a dozen. I still don't understand that term, a dime a dozen. But no, it's very rare to find a more mature female video game player because again, I don't know. For some reason, ladies don't like admitting that they like video games, but video games is awesome. I used to with my ex girlfriend. We used to play a lot of Resident Evil, and we have the two controls. It's creepy. We made sure the lights were off so we could make sure you see the surround sound and like what happened to video game players out there. I don't blame you there, Troy. It is, but like I said, I wish I had that ability. But when you have kids, you can never sit down and enjoy yourself because again, they take all your damn time. But see, there you go, Troy. So as you can see, Nina has a Nintendo Switch, and I'm sure that's more for Zane than for Nina. But I'm sure that she jumps in there every once in a while because again, sometimes mommy has to be that video game player so the son knows that mommy can play. How's your little guy doing? I noticed that you made a little name change there. Are you going to be including more of the family there, Nina? Or are you just what made you make that change? Maybe you said it in the video, but like I've been telling everybody, I'm still trying to play catch up. I still don't see this about the Atari there, Troy. I'm still looking. I see a lot of people talking about Atari, but nothing said about them remaking it though. Where did you hear about this? Okay. All right, Nina. I appreciate you taking the time, girl. I will definitely make sure you ding me in the DMs or something to let me know if you don't see me there. Last two videos explain the name change. All right, I'll make sure I catch up on that as soon as I finish this live stream. I got about 3 minutes left in that, so I want to know exactly what made this change. Let's see. Atari box. There we go. Atari VCS. The VCS. Huh. Very interesting. Well, this you see, you're saying exactly what I've been saying since the beginning of doing What's a Wednesday in this video here, or this live stream here. Is that's what it's supposed to be about? It's supposed to be about a family. It's not supposed to be about the subscription number. Not about supposed to be about the views. It's supposed to be about a community coming together. And yes, we do have the ability to comment in a comment section and do whatever hit a like, whatever the case might be. But the live streams is where it's at because you got the ability to speak to as many people as you can. Yes, it is the one person that is talking, but in the chat part of it, you get to speak to so many people. And for me, I could ramble to my heart's content. So I could just sit here, read what everybody's writing, and respond and correspond with everybody as well. So I personally love live streams. Anybody that's afraid of live streams, they're missing out. But I personally love doing live streams, and I agree with you. Like I said, I hope you have a good night. Kiss your baby good night. I will make sure that I catch up on those videos and then make sure I'm going to see uh, your thing at Saturday. Beer pong. Hey, I would hey, I think that that's actually out there already, but you could actually copyright that. Yes, I did see that. He really changed his name. He's got his business platform. He's got his website. Andre is doing very well for himself. I think he's just about to hit 1K as well. I wish I had those guys' work ethic. I wish I knew how these guys did it because those guys. are on top of their game right now. As Nina said, they're hella cute. So I'm trying to find my cute so I could really get this community growing and get to know more people and make more friends. Because again, I ain't trying to just look for the number. I appreciate the number if it does go up. I really appreciate it, but I'm really trying to make as many friends as I possibly can. And again, you guys that are here left for me to talk to right now are my friends. So I will make sure that you guys are number one to me. I wish I could say more, but hey, I'll take it for what it is. I am going to get myself going right now. It is 50 minutes. I'm actually over 20 minutes over what I said I was going to do. But again, I love spending my time with you guys and having this little chit chat. So you guys have a good night. I'm going to check out this Atari a little bit more, Troy. But I'll get back to you on that because that is cool stuff. You know what? It actually, before I finish this, I've so far I've played the beginning of it is all Master Chief, and then you kind of go on the dark side, and you're chasing after Master Chief and his crew. So you got the red team and the blue team, and Chief is on the blue team, I believe, and the red team here, like where I'm at right now. I think that's from the second level onwards is all chasing after blue team, which is Master Chief's team. So yes, that is I guess that is where the backlash is coming from, but it's trying to tell two stories in one game, which is this is why Halo 5 is a big game. But you're kind of getting it from two different perspectives. So I for the people that are hating on this, like you gotta really understand the story that they're trying to tell. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna take off now. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. Peace.